Welcome to our channel. If you're gearing up for the PTE exam, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll break down the essentials of the PTE writing section, focusing on the introduction and summarize written text tasks. Whether you're struggling to craft a strong introduction or want tips on how to summarize text effectively, we've got you covered with expert strategies to boost your score. So, grab your notepad and let's dive into mastering these key writing skills together. In the PTE exam, the writing module seamlessly integrates with the speaking section, as the two follow one another without a break or separate time allocation. This unique structure allows for a smooth transition from speaking to writing, giving candidates an opportunity to quickly shift their focus to the written word. The primary purpose of the writing module is to assess the test taker's proficiency in grammar, sentence structure, adherence to the topic, and overall writing quality. Candidates are judged on several key criteria, including grammatical accuracy, coherence in their responses, relevance to the given prompt, and the clarity and fluency of their writing. Whether crafting an introduction or summarizing written text, it's important to pay close attention to these aspects in order to showcase strong writing skills and perform well in this section. The PTE writing section includes two tasks: summarize written text and write essay. In the summarize written text task, you'll write a one-sentence summary of a passage, up to 300 words, in 10 minutes, testing both reading and writing skills. The write essay task requires you to compose an essay, 200-300 words, on a given topic within 20 minutes, assessing your ability to organize ideas, use proper grammar, and stay relevant to the topic. Both tasks evaluate your writing quality, coherence, and grammar. Now let's understand what is PTE Summarize Written Text. The PTE Summarize Written Text task challenges you to condense a passage into a single sentence, using complex and compound sentence structures. The key scoring elements focus on grammar, coherence, conciseness, and relevance, ensuring that your summary captures the main idea clearly and accurately. This task is crucial as it tests both your reading and writing skills, requiring you to understand the passage fully while conveying its essence in a concise yet comprehensive way. It's an important skill to master for success in the PTE exam. To effectively summarize a passage in the PTE Summarize Written Text task, follow these key steps. First, identify the central idea by understanding the main theme of the passage. This will guide the focus of your summary. Next, highlight key points by extracting essential details from each paragraph to ensure you're capturing the most important information. For achieving scores of 50+ or 65+, pick one sentence from each paragraph to structure your summary, creating a clear and concise response. If you're aiming for a score of 79+, use a template that allows you to incorporate higher complexity, demonstrating your ability to synthesize information effectively. Finally, write the summary by crafting a single, cohesive sentence with logical transitions that connect the key points smoothly. Following these steps will help you create a focused, well-organized summary that meets the PTE's criteria. For achieving a score of 79+ in the PTE Summarize Written Text task, using a structured template can greatly enhance your response. The template helps you present the main ideas with clarity and complexity essential for scoring high. Here's a suggested format. The text provides information about main topic, which suggests that key point 1, key point 2, and key point 3 are important elements. Furthermore, the distinctive features of key point 4, key point 5, and key point 6 are highlighted. However, the significance of key point 7, key point 8, and key point 9 cannot be overemphasized. By following this template, you can structure your summary in a clear and logical way, integrating multiple key points while demonstrating your ability to synthesize complex information. This approach not only ensures you meet the task requirements, but also boosts the overall coherence and complexity of your response. In the PTE Summarize Written Text task, the goal is to condense the passage into a single sentence that captures the key points. Let's look at an example passage and its answer. The summary below captures these essential ideas in a concise, structured format. Example passage: when Namibia gained independence in 1990, teenager Pascalinha Flori was herding goats in the country's dry, desolate northern savannah. Her job, unpaid and dangerous, was to protect her parents' livestock from preying jackals and leopards. She saw wildlife as the enemy, and many of the other indigenous inhabitants of Namibia's rural communal lands shared her view. Wildlife poaching was commonplace. 15 years later, 31-year-old Pascalena's life and outlook are very different. She has built a previously undreamed-of career in tourism and is the first black Namibian to be appointed the manager of a guest lodge. Her village and hundreds of others have directly benefited from government efforts to devolve wildlife management and tourism development on communal lands to conservancies run by indigenous peoples. Now we see the wildlife as our way of creating jobs and opportunities as the tourism industry grows, she also says. The future is better with wildlife around, not only for jobs, but also for the environment. Example. Answer. The text provides information about Pascalina Flori's career development, which indicates that her job in herding goats, her perspective on wildlife, and the prevalence of poaching were fundamental elements. Furthermore, the unique aspects of her career in tourism, the village benefits, and wildlife management were highlighted. Moreover, the significance of job creation, tourism opportunities, and environmental conservation cannot be overemphasized. This answer effectively condenses the main points of the passage, following the template to organize the information logically and cohesively. By summarizing complex ideas into a single sentence, the response is clear, concise, and demonstrates the necessary writing skills for a high score. For achieving a 50+ or 65+ score in the PTE Summarize Written Text task, using a template that selects specific sentences from different passages can help structure your summary effectively. This approach allows you to focus on the most important elements while maintaining coherence and clarity. Here's how it works. Template for 50+ and 65+ scores. Use sentence 1 from passage 1, sentence 2 from passage 2, and sentence 3 from passage 3 to create a cohesive summary. In this method, you select key sentences from each passage that represent different aspects of the information. The first sentence generally provides the background or introduces the topic. The second sentence elaborates on a key detail or action related to the topic. The third sentence offers additional context or further develops the idea. By stringing these sentences together, you create a cohesive and concise summary that accurately reflects the main ideas of the passage while demonstrating your ability to synthesize information. Let's have a look at an example which uses this template. The example passage says, when Namibia gained independence in 1990, teenager Pascalina Flori was herding goats in the country's dry, desolate northern savanna. Her job, unpaid and dangerous, was to protect her parents' livestock from preying jackals and leopards. She saw wildlife as the enemy, and many of the other indigenous inhabitants of Namibia's rural communal lands shared her view. Wildlife poaching was commonplace. 15 years later, 31-year-old Pascalena's life and outlook are very different. She has built a previously undreamed-of career in tourism and is the first black Namibian to be appointed the manager of a guest lodge. Her village and hundreds of others have directly benefited from government efforts to devolve wildlife management and tourism development on communal lands to conservancies run by indigenous peoples. Now we see the wildlife as our way of creating jobs and opportunities as the tourism industry grows, she also says. The future is better with wildlife around, not only for jobs but also for the environment. Now, if we summarize this passage using one sentence with the help of the template we just discussed, it will look like this. When Namibia gained independence in 1990, teenager Pascalina Flori was herding goats and saw wildlife as an enemy then. 15 years later, she has built a career in tourism and is the first black Namibian to manage a guest lodge, benefiting her village and promoting wildlife as a source of jobs and environmental conservation. To excel in the PTE Summarize Written Text task, follow these essential tips for success. First, use complex sentences to connect ideas smoothly, employing logical conjunctions like however, moreover, or therefore to create a natural flow between different parts of your summary. Mind the word limit. Aim for 30-35 words to keep your response concise and to the point, ensuring you don't miss key information while staying within the allowed length. Logical transitions are crucial, so make sure your ideas are connected clearly, making your summary easy to follow. Another important tip is to stick to the text. Avoid adding any external information or personal opinions. Finally, practice using templates that are structured to help you quickly organize your thoughts and produce high-quality responses. By following these strategies, you'll be able to craft a focused, clear and high-scoring summary. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next video where we'll dive into PTE essay writing to help you ace the exam.